good fish. Look at there, guys. There's a nice one. Oh, big walleye at night, Pops. Is this awesome or what? Thinking, Pops. You got him. All right. Right. Well, folks, as you can see, it's nighttime and it's walleye time. Pops has joined me. It's early November. It's cold out here, and our objective is to show you huge walleyes at night. You can come out to your local reservoir this time of year. I guarantee you, nobody's going to be out there fishing. That fish actually just broke my hook. Nobody's going to be out there fishing, and these big walleyes are going to be available to you. Dad and I are going to take you through the baits that we use, the timing of the year, along with the moon phases, and how to locate these big fish. This by far is the most exciting time of year to catch big walleyes. This guy right here hopefully will be our smallest fish, and who knows what we may catch out here in the light of the moon.
You know what? It isn't cold anymore.
It isn't cold anymore, folks.
The adrenaline's running.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's get that fish back. You folks stay tuned. I guarantee this is going to be an exciting half an hour of walleye fishing at night with my dad. All right, buddy, let's get this fish back.
The Angler's Experience is proudly sponsored by Crestliner, leader by innovation.
Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Setter Rods, the American way.
Sidewinder planer boards. Fight the fish, not the board. Vibey Lure Company, blade baits for serious anglers. Tobler Marina, your one-stop boat shop. Easy Loader, all boat trailers are not created equal. Oxark, your single source supplier. Lincoln Electric, the welding experts. And Honda Marine, it's all about power.
Going, Dad? Got him? Feel like a good fish?
Yeah.
All right, let me get the net.
Shake a little bit. Coming in right close to the boat.
Got him, Dad. There we go.
All right.
Look at that one, folks. Nice fish, Dad.
Boy, right up close to the boat.
Followed it right in. Oh, hook just popped out here.
Good.
Man, that's a beauty,
Ooh,
Pops.
he's got some shoulders.
Yes, he does. Want to hurt him here? There you go, Pops. Beautiful fish, Pops. Look at that one, folks.
That's a good one.
Beauty, yeah, nice and thick.
Nice and long,
Yeah,
too.
that one there, going around 9 pounds. Beautiful fish. Cranking at night's awesome, isn't it?
Oh. Fun. It's cold out here,
Yeah.
but it's fun, and this gets the old adrenaline running.
Like, yeah. For a 62-year-old man this late at night, he's doing a good job, let me tell you what. Ain't too many people out here at that age be out here in this kind of cold, but Pops loves his fishing.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love having him. All right, Pops, let's get that beast back.
Yeah.
Beauty. Get the net out of your way here. All right, nice fish. Give him a second to revive, Pops.
There he goes.
Easy, Bubba. I don't know if he's just faking me out or what. gets an A+ for fight, let me tell you that right now. I can't even gain any line on him here. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, he's just ornery. Still a good fish, guys. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not being greedy. These fish are just faking me out. That one, glass shit. No, it's a good one. It's a dang good one. The way he was pulling, let me tell you what, I thought he was a lot bigger than that. Kind of faked me out there for a little bit. Ain't you, Bubba? It's a nice thick fish. Oh, hang on, don't want to hurt you here, Bubba.
You got a little bit of shoulders on
Oh
it.
yeah, he's got some girth. Look at that back,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
Getting ready for winter right there. Nice fish. That fish will go 6-7 pounds. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Beauty. All right, Mr. Walleye. Let's get you back in the water, buddy. You are a tough fighter. My friend, you ready? Yes, I am, he says. Awesome, awesome. The nighttime is the right time for big eyes, guys. I'm telling you, you got to do it. You got to give it a shot. You'll be blown away at what you'll catch.
I want to take a second here to talk about conservation with these big walleyes. And I'm sure some of you are sitting at home and you're drilling thinking, man, look at all those fillets off those big fish. And I'm not a person, let me just get it out there right now, that I'm not a person that's totally all catch and release. I do it a lot on the show, and I fish a lot. I mean, I do it for a living, so we take our fair share of fish and put them in the freezer. But what I want to make known is make sure that when you go out and do this night walleye fishing, or any walleye fishing for that matter, and it could be lake trout, even perch, what you want to do is you want to keep the smallest fish possible. Now, obviously, you don't want something real tiny where you're not going to get any fillets. But, you know, if you're out catching 10 pounders and you get one that's 3 pounds, that's the one you want to keep to eat. And I can't stress that enough. Up here in the Northwest, we've got a tremendous walleye fishery, and there's a lot of walleye guys out there fishing. And the one thing they always do is turn these big fish loose. Some of the keys to that, when you turn these big fish loose, that's your brood stock. You know, these fish are going to take anywhere from 15 to 20 years to get that size. We start killing those fish off, and that fishery is going to deplete really fast. You're going to end up with a bunch of fish that are going to be 2-3 pounds, and you're going to be able to go out and catch hundreds of them, but you won't run into those big females because the size of the fish will actually stunt when you start killing those big brood stocks. So what I like to do, I've got a good quality scale. It's a Boga grip. I can open it up, put the fish in there, hang them real quick, get my measurement, and it goes in half-pound increments. So that's when you hear me saying, you know, it's 5.5, 10.5. You always hear halves. That's how I do that, just because of the increments of the scale. But it's a good quality scale, so one, I can know the weight of that fish. And the other thing I do, because I like to have replica mounts made. I don't like to kill the fish. If I want to have it mounted, I want to have a replica done of it. So what I'll do is I got a tape measure here, pull it out. I'll get my length, my girth. I'll get some good still pictures. I'll get the weight of that fish. Then you can send that fish to your local taxidermist. My good friend John Bambasino, you've seen him on the show before. He does a tremendous job. That fish is back swimming, but yet you have it up on the wall to look at. And it keeps that fish, big brood stock, like those walleye, going for the future. Our kids, our grandkids will be able to enjoy them down the road at some point in time. So make sure and turn those big fish loose. It'll be a lot better fishery coming in the future.
Oh, he's out here in the deep water. There he is, Pops. Oh, he's a good one, Dad. Oh, he's running, he's running. Come on, set a rod. Absorb all that shock. That's a good fish, guys. Not a beast, but man, he's a fighter. Look at that, guys. That fish, I thought that fish was twice that big. Nice fish, though. Oh, that's a beauty. Get up here. Nice fish. Oh, you got him, Dad? All right. There we go. Look at how fat that fish is, guys. Yep. Out of here without hurting them. Folks, that's one of the things you'll see here in the fall time. This fish here is not real long. I'll throw him on the Boga grip here, but he's going to have a tremendous weight for the length of that fish. And what they're doing, these are mainly females, and what they're doing is they're feeding in the fall to get enough protein and fat resources to brood those eggs. So in the springtime they can go and release those eggs, but that's what they're doing. That's why their bellies on all these fish are so big. Just to give you an idea, that fish right there, not a huge fish, but a beauty nonetheless. But we'll give you an idea on the weight here of that fish. Spin that around. Bow grip. About 8 pounds, guys. An 8-pounder that's not real long, but it's just got a really, really big belly. All right, we don't want to hurt this fish, folks. So let's get it back in the water.
A nice looking fish.
Isn't that a beauty, Pops?
Yeah.
Give her a second to revive. This cold water don't take them long. Look at the size of that fish, folks. That is an absolute beauty. Don't want to let her go prematurely. Want to make sure she's ready to go. Squeeze her tail. Boom. Away she goes. See you, darling. Back into the narc. Look at that. You can really see how big that fish is when they get down there in the water. All right. Awesome, 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 folks. It's cold. Everything's freezing to the side of the boat. But when you catch a fish like that, you're not cold anymore, right, Pops?
You got it.
This is awesome, folks.
You got it.
You got to get out here and do it. The moon's out. Everybody's in bed. There's not a boat to be seen. But there's big walleye swimming for you to catch. All right, Pops. Let's go get another one.
Okay.
Wow, that's a nice one. God, he's just ornery. Still a good fish, guys. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not being greedy. These fish are just faking me out. That one, glass shit. No, it's a good one. It's a dang good one. The way he was pulling, let me tell you what, I thought he was a lot bigger than that. Kind of faked me out there for a little bit. Hit you, Bubba. It's a nice thick fish. Oh, hang on, don't want to hurt you here, Bubba.
You got a little bit of shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's got some girth. Look at that back, folks. Getting ready for winter right there. Nice fish. That fish will go 6-7 pounds. We're in that neighborhood. Beauty. All right, Mr. Walleye. Let's get you back in the water, buddy. You are a tough fighter. My friend, you ready? Yes, I am. Yes. Awesome, awesome. The nighttime is the right time for big eyes, guys. I'm telling you got to do it. You got to give it a shot. You'll be blown away at what you'll catch. Get him? I'll get him. I'll reach down there and get him. Oops. Nice fish. Another aggressive fish. Hit that plug head first. That's what we're looking for. Right there. I have to change him up here. The old glass shad wrap, folks, is doing the trick tonight. That lure has caught more big walleye for me than any other bait that I own. Unreal. All right, little fella. Let's get you back in the water.
In the past, I've talked about bait selection for night walleye fishing, and tonight we're using the Rapala Glass Shad Wrap number 7. It's a bait I've had great luck with in the past. Last season we caught a 16-pound walleye with it on film. It's just a bait that always produces for me doing this fall nighttime fishing like this. And one of the things I get, I got some emails from that show, and people have said they mentioned some baits like this Rapala DT. And they've gone out and used a bait like that, and they haven't had the success that they would have using the Glass Shad Wrap. And a lot of times what's happening is people don't understand how that bait's working once it's in the water. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It basically has to do with your profiles. Let me pull this bait out. I'll pull this other one out, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. What happens, the water right now is around 52, 53 degrees. Obviously the big walleyes are active and they're feeding, but you can actually do negative effects with the wrong type of bait. Here's a Rapala DT16, dives to 16 feet. That's what the DT stands for. This is a bait that I hear a lot of people going out and doing at night like this. I've had some emails, people say they're using a bait like this. In the summertime, great bait. Dives down, lots of action, keeps you down in that depth range where you need to be. But if you look at this glass shad wrap right here in my right hand, this number 7, what you'll notice is the profile difference. And that's what you got to hit on. If you can't find the glass shad wrap in a size 7 like this, there are other manufacturers that make baits with this profile. Basically what this profile does, your wiggle with this bait is a little bit wider. So it takes some of that vibration off. It's not quite as erratic. With a bait like this bait's getting down, and because of the big round profile and the big bill, it's really cranking side to side real fast. This glass shad wrap here is a little more lazy, a little more open wobble. That's more of attractant to a walleye, the slower wobble, especially at this time of year. The other thing you got to look at from the walleye's perspective, when a fish is getting into its negative or lethargic phase, when that water starts to cool down, they want something that's going to be easy to swallow. If you look at this wider profile bait, if this was in the summertime, you could crank this down and get walleyes with it all day. But because of the water temperature and that metabolism slowing down, with this thinner profile bait, it's an automatic attractant to them because they know it's something easier for them to swallow. They can come up, it's got a slow wobble to it, they can inhale it and pull it down. So keep that in mind. If you can't find a glass shad wrap like this, find a bait that's got this profile and try to stay away from this big round-bodied profile when you're fishing for the walleyes at night like this in the fall.
Good fish, guys. Staying down deep. Staying down deep. Straight down, guys. Haven't seen him yet. Oh, he's not a big fish, guys. He just cranked that thing. That is amazing. That fish there fooled me. Look at that. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good fish, but
Here, I got the net.
there, Pops, I'll just swing him over here and grab him up. That fish there, folks, I thought was a lot bigger. Hang on, Bubba, come here. I'll just grab him by the belly here. Jeez. Boy, nice fish, but
Nice
man,
fish.
he was fighting like he was something huge. He's just a feisty devil. Pretty fish. That's a good eating size right there, folks. If you're going to keep them for eating, that's about as big as you want to go right there. We like them a little bit smaller than that, but I like to try to keep that gene pool, those big fish going. But tonight's his lucky night. There's no dinner for him. He's going back. All right, Bubba. See ya. Good fish. Big walleye, guys. It's a big one. It's a good fish, Pops. Underneath the boat. He's pulling straight down. Oh, there he is, Dad. Oh my gosh. That's a thick one. You got him, Pops.
He's got some shoulders.
Look at that one, folks. Glass shad wrap. Look at that one. That is a big dude right there. Hang on, Bubba. We don't want to hurt you. Let's get this hook out of here. Boy, that is a chunky walleye, guys. There we go. Look at this one, folks. A little blood on him there. That's no big deal. He's fine. There you guys.
Look at that.
Is that a toad or what? Big chunky fish. That is a fall walleye, guys. Let's throw him on the boga grip. He's got to go around 11 pounds or so, I'm guessing. Take a quick look here. $11 pounds, guys.
Wow.
Nice one, huh, Pops?
Yeah.
11 pounder, folks. Nighttime walleye in the fall. It's the 1st of November right now. 4 days before the full moon. That's what you can expect to catch right there. What a beauty. Let's get this fish back. We don't want to hurt a big fish like this. We want to take good care of these fish. Beautiful. Let's get you back in the water here. Don't want to hurt you. Give her a second to revive here, folks. Oh, she's ready. Boom. Go back home, girl. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Huge walleyes at night, folks. I just love this. I love it, I love it. All right, Pops, let's do it again. Got him, Jeff? Got him? Feel like a good fish? Let me get the net. Let's get the line in here. Keep him on there. Still got him, Pops? Get the net out here.
Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
Oh,
Got it right close up to the boat.
Nice
Coming
fish.
in.
There he is. Nice fish. Well, he followed right to the boat, didn't he?
Watch it.
Damn, partner. Now you got a real mess. Got that Lucky Craft crank all over him here. There we go. All right. You folks stay tuned for more night walleye action with my dad. All right, let's slide that guy over.
Let him go.
For a list of today's gear and techniques, log on to axfishing.com and select AX Journals.